Start recording. So we're going to start down on our knees. If this is your first time joining, welcome. My name is Maria. I'm going to try to do less talking and more work. So if there's something that you just didn't quite get during this class, please send me an email. All right? So we're down on our knees. We're going to step our right foot forward. Stack our ear over our shoulder. Pull our belly button in. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, both hands on the right knee, and then drop that left hip forward. So for some of you guys, we're going to repeat this 3 breaths, your pace. For some of you guys that were in the last class, this is a great time to be mindful of bracing your pillar while you're even doing these stretches. All right? Good. Now let's bring the left hand to the outside of the right leg. Right palm is up. So we want to be sure that throughout every movement that we are fully engaging. All right? Not shrugging our ears up, our shoulders up to our ears, pulling our shoulders back and down, pulling our belly button in, keeping our pelvic slightly tucked underneath us. Good. Plant the right hand down on the right thigh. Left arm reaches up and then it folds over. Again, being mindful of that core and not losing that brace of the spine. Good. Come on up. Let's switch sides. Left leg. Stack it up. At your pace, 3 breaths. Dropping those hips forward and back. Forward and back. One more time, forward and back. Good. Right hand on the outside of that left thigh. Left palm is up, or you can go ahead into a bent elbow rolling back. Take your time. You're going to repeat this rotation 3 times. So our first block includes a squat, a curl, a press. That's one movement. That's going to be followed by your bent over flies. All right, a pulling action. And that's going to be followed by our side planks. And we'll evolve those side planks as we move on through the sets and or the blocks. Good. Let's stand up. Set our feet in a squat position. We're going to take a big inhale. Shoot your hips back and down. Pause at your end range. Your end range is where you're able to keep your spine extended. All right. From here, plant your hands to the floor and lengthen up through your hips, stopping at your end range. Your end range is where you start to begin to feel that stretch without pain, just discomfort. Inhale, drop the hips, lift the chest, and stand up. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, squat down. Maybe when you squat, you'll try to get a little deeper. Totally up to you. Pause, plant your feet, fully drive your knees out. Hands to the floor, extend your hips. Inhale, exhale, drop those hips back into the squat. Hands are up and stand up. One more time. I'm going to hang out at the bottom of my squat. I'm going to get really deep. That's for me. That might not be for you. I'm going to shift around here, opening up my hips, loosening up my ankles. Then I'm going to pause, bring my hands down, extend my hips up. Inhale, drop my hips back into that squat again, and then stand up. All right? So let's get into some pogos. Nice and light. Going to activate our neural system. Have your water bottles ready. We're just going to hop nice and light on our toes. If you're not comfortable hopping, you can march, right? It's totally up to you. I'm going to say drop, and I want everybody to drop down into a squat and a hold. Then I'm going to say run it out. You're going to give me some 2-inch runs. All right, nice and light. All right, let's drop it. Breath. Let's run it out. 2-inch runs. Quick feet. Quick feet. Ooh, yes, I can feel my core just soar and engage. And drop. And stand it up. All right, those heart rates should be climbing. We're going to do that one more time. Pogos. Loosen up those arms. Nice and light on your toes or marching. And drop. Chest up. Run it out. Come on. Turn it right. Turn it left. Turn it left. Turn it right. And drop. And stand up. All right, guys. Gonna use some weights. We got squat, curl, and press. All right. We're gonna do 8 of those. Okay, so find a weight that works for you. I'm gonna get a little sip of water. Okay, so we've got our squats with our dumbbells down by our sides. Our chest is up. Our feet are right outside of our shoulders. We're going to take a squat down, sitting in a chair. We're going to stand up and curl. And we're going to press right overhead. We're going to release it, and we're going to repeat it. All right? Here we go. 8 reps. Squat, stand up, curl, and press. Reset. Squat, stand up, curl, and press. Good. Squat. So it's a hammer curl. You can certainly turn it into a bicep curl if you like. Curl up and press. Squat. Oh, curl and press. Squat. Chest up. Curl up and press. Good. I'm going to do 2 more. Squat. Curl and press. Squat. Curl and press. All right, make sure you've gotten in 8 of those. Now we're going to move into our bent over flies. We just like to go with a light weight. All right, palms are facing in. It's like I'm hugging a tree. So I pull back with a pause and I come in. If you need a little support, you can do 1 arm at a time. All right, we got 8 reps. Here we go. 1, little pause, down slow. 2, keeping the tummy tight to support that spine. Think about across that upper back as you open. 4 more. 4, 3, try not to jerk the weight. 2, if you find that you're jerking, take a pause and use a lighter weight and release it. Okay? 2 things I want you to look at is this, pulling back, and the head going through. All right, jutting the head through. You want to have nice control, so find a weight that you can have control of. All right, side planks team, 30 seconds. Right side, then left side. The next 2 rounds, the pace will be picked up. All right, here we go, 5-second countdown. If you want, you can hold it on your knees, if that's a start for you, or stagger it, or stack it. And let's hold on. We got our shoulders over our elbows. Belly button is pulled in tight. Remember the brace that we worked on. Keep that rib cage down and breathe. And rest. Going over to the other side. Now, that brace will become natural after a while, okay? You won't have to think about it. You'll already feel yourself in that position. So pulling your breath in, pull your belly button in, strong exhale, driving the rib cage down, and hold it. Pull those toes up towards your head while you drive those heels in the wall. Shoulders over your elbow. Keep bracing yourself. Your hands can be on your thigh, your ears, or extended up overhead. Totally up to you. And rest. All right, team. Back up. Second round. We're going to start to move a little quicker through these rounds. So take the time you need to get through. This next round is going to be 10 reps. You can use your same weight or go a little heavier, totally up to you. All right, squat, hammer curl and press. Here we go. Squat, curl and press. Reset, chest up, squat, curl and press. Keep your pace so that you have the right form that you need to get through full ranges of motion. Good. Watch that arch as you press overhead. Same bracing, keeping that rib cage down. If you find that as you're pressing those weights overhead, that lower back is overarching, be mindful of that. I'm going to do 4 more here. 4. Nice job, team. All right, we got bent over flies coming up. Light to medium weight, 10 reps here. Hips are back, tummy's tight. Here we go. Up and pause. Consider what we talked about with the head jutting through and the arms jerking up. Typically, the jerk comes from trying to lift a heavy weight. Focus on getting control of your weight, being able to squeeze at the top of the movement and control it down slowly. I'm going to do 3 more. 3. Make sure you're doing 10, 2, and 1. All right. Side planks are coming up. So we're going to do some taps with those side planks. So what I mean is if you're stacked, we're going to tap in front and then put it back on top. Tap in front and put it back on top. All right, 5-second countdown. So first, we're setting up that plank position. We're bracing our core, our pillar. And if you like, you can stay here or you can tap that top leg in front and then restack it with control. All right, this is going to help us to build the strength to hold that leg up. And tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Nice. Let's switch over to the opposite side. Same thing. And if those taps aren't quite in your program yet, just hold that side plank. Whew. We're up. We're setting our body in the correct position. Belly button is in. Glutes are tight. And we're tapping out and on top. Forward tap and on top. Forward tap and on top. And breathe. And rest. All right, team, we got 1 more round. We're doing 10 reps. Squat, press, squat, curl, and press. Little sip of water. All right. Here we go. Feet shoulder width apart. 10 reps. Let's work. It's down, chest up, curl, and press. Now, if you're someone that might be a little bit more advanced in this movement, you can certainly turn this into a clean press up. Okay, it's totally up to you. Press up. And breathe. Got 2 more. All right, little breather, bent over flies. Here we go, 10 reps. Remember to keep your head in line with your spine. Pause at the top of the lift before letting it back down with control. 5 more. Good. Side planks on deck. 5-second countdown. This time we're going to try to hold the leg up. You can hold it up for a few seconds or as long as you're able to. So body is set, right? Maybe you'll go back to those taps. Try lifting that leg up and holding it. Squeeze that glute. Push the heel. You get tired, set it down, take a moment, and lift it back up and hold. You got 10 seconds to go. Hold on. 5 seconds. And release it. Nice. We're going over to the opposite side. Same thing. If that leg lift is not in your practice today, just hold your plank. All right, let's set up. When you're ready, you're going to lift that top leg, or maybe you'll tap it. Squeeze those glutes. The more you squeeze the glutes, the more you'll be able to hold that leg up. And if you are in a side plank and you're somebody that's been taking my class, come on, I want you to challenge yourself. Get that leg up even for a split second and release it down. All right, team, we're moving to the next block. All right, so we got a sumo, upright row, and a front to raise. That's going to be followed by a lateral raise with rotation, and then a plank. All right, a forward plank this time. Same idea, evolving those planks. So, weights in your hand. It has to be a weight that's appropriate for that upright and that front to raise. So you got a sumo squat position. You're going to take it down. You're going to pull back into the shoulders. You're going to release it, and you're going to raise to the front. So it's going to look like down, raise up. Okay, so find that weight that's right for you. 8 reps to start. I'm starting to think that the weight I have might be a little too challenging, but I'll try it. All right, guys, here we go. Sumo, squeeze out, upright row, front to raise, sumo, upright row, pull back, front to raise, sumo, upright, front to raise. Good, this is 4, sumo, upright, front to raise, 5, and breathe, 6, pull back, pull out, 7, drive those knees out on that sumo, last one, 8. All right. So you're going to want to pick up light weights or no weights for this movement. All right. We've got a lateral raise with a right rotation, then a left rotation. So we're going to sit down into our knees. We're going to raise our arms. Our goal is to keep our arms in line with our shoulders and try not to move them from that rotation. So we don't want them crossing our body to rotate. All right, 8 reps. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, sit down. Raise up, rotate right. It's not a big move. Center, left, center, and down. That's 1. Up, rotate, center, rotate, center, and down. The focus is on the abdominals, the torso movement, not the arms. So, you're in an isometric with the lateral raise while you work that rotational core movement. 4. Center. Good. Trying to keep those hips forward. 5. Just that torso rotates. Woo, come on. 6. 7. Last one. And 8. And down. I had to pick that up a little bit. It took a little longer than I expected. All right, guys, we're coming down to the floor. Plank position, 30 seconds. We're taking a basic pillar bridge. Here we go. So nothing fancy on this first set. Hold the plank. Shoulders are over the wrists. Pull your face away. If this is your first time, feel free to drop the knees and hold this position. If you've been on your knees for a little while, try to come up onto your toes. It's the only way you're going to be able to build the strength to progress in this movement. Even if it's just for a moment, pull your belly button in and breathe. And release it. All right, guys, we're going to pick up the pace. Next round. Sumo, squat, upright row, front to raise. We're doing 10 reps this time. Find a weight that's appropriate for you. Toes out, feet are wide, knees are out. Knees going in the direction of the toes. Here we go. Down. Good. And raise. This is 2. And raise. 3. And raise. 4. And raise. Heels down. Drive the knees out. Raise. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one. All right, guys. When you're done, just to save time, as we're under a lot of pressure on the iso hold, we're going to stay with 8 reps. All right? Inhale. Exhale. Soften those knees. Raise those arms. Let's rotate. Center. Rotate. And down. Trying to keep our hips forward. Rotate. Center. Rotate. And down. Good. Keeping those arms out to the side. Just moving through the torso. Belly button is in tight. Shoulders are down. Your back, not up to your ears. 4 more. Your head moves in line with the spine. Don't let that head rotate ahead of you. 3 more. Remember, it's not a big move. Keep those headlights on your hips. 2. Last one. 1. That's it, team. Good. All right, coming down, plank position. If you want, we're going to do toe taps side to side. Steadying those hips, not allowing those hips to raise. 5-second countdown. So we're holding that plank. And if you want, you're going to tap to the left, tap to the right. At the same time, you're being very mindful of your positioning. You still have your shoulders over your elbows. You got your belly button pulled in tight, bracing your spine. You're squeezing those glutes. And release it. All right, one more round. Almost done, team. Hang in there. Last set. 10 reps again. FYI, on my drive up out of my sumo, I went right into my upright row. That increases your cardio, your conditioning a little bit more. You can certainly keep them separately. Okay? Here we go. 10 reps. Let's work. Using my hips to help me to drive up into that upright row. Knees out, squeeze up. Good, 5 more. Back of the shoulder, front of the shoulder. Last one. All right. Nice job. Hang in there, guys. We're almost done. Here we go. Soften those knees. Raises. Inhale. Rotate. Center. Rotate. And down. And breathe. Up. Good. Keeping those knees soft. Keeping those hips forward. Like you got headlights on them. This is 4. 3. Just put my weights down. This iso hold is challenging enough for me. 3. Still trying to move. 2. Good. 1 more. And release it. Last set of those planks. You can alternate with leg raises up. All right. Or just stay in a plank position. So we're setting up into the plank. We're going to keep our hips in line. Everything is squeezing. And we're just going to lift the leg off the floor. Hold it for a few moments. Set it down without allowing the shoulders to shift. Then lift the opposite leg. Set it down. Try not to let the hips pike up as you do this. Left leg, hold. Set it down. Right leg, hold. Set it down and release it. All right, team. We're going to do 2 rounds of ESD, jumping jacks, jump rope, side hops. 20 seconds of work, 10-second break. If you have to hop off, please don't forget to stretch. All right, here we go. 5-second countdown. Jumping jacks. 20 seconds. If you don't want to jump, you can tap side to side. You don't want to move your arms, put them on your hips. Or maybe you'll jump and keep the arms steady. Totally up to you. And breathe, just getting those steps in. And rest. All right, next movement is jump rope. You're mimicking a rope. If you don't want to jump, pull those knees up and tap. Here we go, nice and light. Turn that rope. Maybe you'll skip. Maybe you'll go side to side, totally up to you. Or maybe you'll just march. Keep those arms going. And rest. We got side to side hops. Side to side hops. You can step and sit. Step and sit. Here we go. Let's work. You can reach those arms up and pull down. You want to level it up. Turn it into a skater's move. Maybe you'll reach out. Okay. And rest. Going back to those jacks. Get ready. Last round. Let's work. Maybe you want to do scissor jacks. Maybe you want to crisscross the jacks. Maybe you want to do seal jacks. Totally up to you. Come on. Just move, whatever you do. And rest. Jump rope, coming up. Whew. Here we go, 3 seconds. Let's go. Jump rope. This is it. Turn those arms. Maybe you'll skip. Lift those knees up. And rest. Side to side hops are coming up. This is it, guys. Push through. Thank you for being here today. Let's work. Side to side hops. I'm going to try to move these a little quicker to get the work in. You can move slower. Pulling and jumping. Come on. And breathing. And rest. Woo. Move around, get a little sip of water. All right. Big inhale up. Exhale those arms back behind you. Chin is up. Chest is up, I mean. I keep saying chin. But actually you do, most people go like this. You want to keep your chin up. In line with your spine. Then round open. Inhale up, lengthen over to the right. Breathe in, inhale, center to the left. Good, center, release, take a big inhale up, keep your eyes open. Exhale, bend those knees, reach down, grab that foot, stand up. If you need to hold on to something, hold on. Pull that knee in close to the opposite leg. Bring that leg across, sit down. Nice job. Let's stretch the calf from all that jumping. Push back into that heel. Good. Take a big inhale up, switching sides. Exhale, come all the way down. Reach down, grab that left foot. Pull that knee in. Ooh, yeah. Quads feeling a little sore today? I love when I can trigger a little bit of soreness for myself. Hopefully for you. Just a little bit for those of us that's been doing this a long time. Good. Stretch back into that right left heel. Calf stretch. Let's take one big inhale. Keep your eyeballs. Keep your eyes open. Inhale. And exhale. Hey guys. Thank you. Hope you had a good workout today. Hi, Susan. All right. Thanks, Bindu. All right, team. Have a great day. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye, Rock.